So, I have some newspapers, and it's exciting because I haven't done this in a long time. But today, I'm going to be doing some photography with some props, and I'm super excited for it. What's going on, guys? My name is Ben Seth. Thank you so much for coming back to this channel. Today is a good day. We have some overcast on the clouds. On the sky. What are you saying? We have some overcast weather. We have some portrait shoots scheduled for today. And today's goal is to get these portraitures with some props. And so what the props are going to be doing, they're going to be helping us frame our subject so that our eyes are drawn to this subject, but they're also going to give this really cool frame to this whole entire thing. I'm really excited to get this going because I've seen this thing on Instagram for so long, and it's finally the day that I get to try it, which is awesome. I also thought that this is a good exercise to do as a beginner or an intermediate or an advanced photographer, because the more you can kind of push your boundaries, the better you get at your craft. So it's time to ignite the car. Missed the keyhole. Got going. So we got to Kong. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to grab all the props from the back alongside my newspaper, and we're going to go in and we're going to shoot. It's going to be great. I'm super excited. It's good old newspaper. Do like a one-hand operation here. There's the master.
Calgary
Right.
Herald for some.
Do you want to carry my Shoppers Drug Mart thing?
Burberry's on sale. I didn't know they sell that.
There you go. Oh, here's my
Oh, is this one?
styrofoam ball. Yeah.
Pretty good. Oh, it's a
Put it all in the
crazy little guy.
Excuse that mess in the trunk that you just saw there. That was embarrassing. Oh, thank you.
That's photographers for you.
Shots are fired immediately. So, plan is that I have this dollar store bag over here, and it's filled with like random props. I think I have. Oh, it's still a little overexposed. There we go.
Wait, this isn't garbage?
No, that's wow. There's a slinky in there. Hey, super excited about the slinky.
East Ventura?
Like, yes. Basically, what I wanted to do today is get a little bit creative with props that you can find at a dollar store, at home, or if you even just go to, I don't know, like Shoppers Drug Mart and like
around
pick
the
up.
house, I guess.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Just things.
It's
Cost effective.
it's important to get creative, and sometimes it's tough to get the right prop, go and look through like antique stores and whatnot. So dollar store it is today.
It's
gonna
hard
be
to
good
search them because if you search like models with props, you get a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah, like crystal balls and stuff.
Yeah, crystal ball, light string,
Gonna be a little different this time.
bubbles.
Bubbles.
Don't search men with bubbles though. That was a bad search. Little headband.
Would you wear that?
Yeah, there's like 47 floors on this thing. We're pretty balling. It's a pretty good place. Yeah, this is vintage. Yeah, mahogany. Does that mean buying a new desk and buying a new entertainment center? I don't want to build that again.
I feel like going through like all these houses. We're gonna do like a little MTV Cribs sequence.
And I have to open the door and play like,
Hey guys, welcome to like, oh, I didn't know y'all here.
and then when you end it, you're like, all right, now get the hell out of here. I gotta do some business. Even.
Yeah, that's right.
So you gotta be mean. Well, guys, I got some work to do. Thanks for coming by and get the hell out of here.
I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that whole sequence. But here's our prop table. Here, let's take a look at what we have here. We have a styrofoam ball. Pretty excited about this. My ND filter, I had to drop it earlier because we got a slinky.
Well, that was a metal sling.
I am pretty excited about.
It's a unicorn sling. Oh,
That's right.
no. There's. What is that? Oh, there's a deer on it. And a giraffe. Not the same animals, but you know, like, I guess it's for kids. The mammoth. A woolly mammoth.
There you go. This is also not garbage. This is what we're going to be using to do some sort of like reaching through glass, like, I don't know, I guess a little bit of like horror type stuff. And then some crinkly paper because, well, ASMR, obviously. Okay, moving on, we also have a little like wood pattern. I just thought it would be cool to kind of shoot through some sort of like pattern type stuff. And I bought a canvas because we're gonna punch a hole through it. So what's gonna happen is, oh, we also have some jars and stuff.
Glass cannabis jar and a little bit of some 100% league wild cannabis joints. I guess that's not a very smart word.
Nope. So this is our first kind of like location. It's Kong's living room.
It makes no difference. Yeah. It's got
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, a little clear ball like.
That's neat. What is that?
Oh, it's the Heats. We're not sponsored by this product at all. I am just addicted to Heats.
Okay, that's fine. So, here's what I'm really excited about. Today, we're going to be shooting with two different kinds of primes. One is going to be the Sigma Art 35mm lens. I love this thing to death. I've shot so many things with it. It's amazing. But the other thing, I need to make a video about this still. It's a cheap 85mm 1.8 lens. It's a little bulky and it's loud at autofocusing, but it was also like $200. More details to follow. Let's get shooting.
What kind do you want?
Ooh. Is that all the espresso?
That's how artists be successful right there. The power of espresso.
Espresso?
I was in Europe, so
Fair
that's
enough.
how they really say it.
Fair enough. I'm a big fan of the color green.
All right, I think it's you got India and other one. We'll go with this one because that's the right end. It looks nice. Oh yeah, but
One-handed cash. Nice.
Oh, it's full. Do I drink that?
That's a
This
lot
is
of
how many I've drank.
Is that
That's
healthy?
all pots. I drank a lot of these. So if you think I don't drink this process, I might have a slight problem. Even got decaf in there for if you want to drink late at night.
Decaf.
I've never seen something so incredibly cute. Look at that. I think it also says Stuttgart.
That's adorable.
It's gonna be like best coffee that I ever consumed. All right, so we finished all the shooting up here. It's awesome. We are now going to go outside and light things on fire because that's just the next step. Kong's got the jean jacket. Look at it.
We got
Looks so handsome.
We got the denim, baby.
All right, let's get going.
In the snow. Station. What are they doing in our backyard?
All right, so we're now outside. We got all the props down here. Kong
All the
is
props.
Kong is hitting the joint. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take the pictures now and I'm gonna bring them all back into Lightroom. I'm gonna edit them and I'm gonna walk you through as to why and how I did what I did. It's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be good. But I'll see you guys back at the home studio place that I usually sit at. Okay, bye. I had an espresso way too late in the day. And that means that I have this uncontrollable amount of energy, which is really unhealthy. And I'm also shaking the table and I still sound sick. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I was really excited today because I got to shoot like a bunch of cool content by using just like really everyday props. I mean, here's one of the props that I used. A slinky. It doesn't, you don't need fancy cameras or the lenses or the whatever to be creative, and that's exactly what today's point was. Let's hop in and take a look at these pictures. So the first picture here that I'm gonna show is Kong with what it looks like, it's just like snow but it's on fire. What it is, it's a styrofoam ball. So I went to the dollar store and I said, hey, I want to get like the simplest little props, hence the slinky and the styrofoam ball. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just light it on fire and we're gonna see how that's gonna go. So that's exactly what we did. We put a little bit of like flammable substance on the styrofoam ball and then we just decided to light it, and then I asked him to pose with it. That's exactly what he did. He absolutely crushed it. Second photo. I wanted to work a little bit on framing, and what that means is I want to make sure that there's some sort of frame around the subject at all times, and it could be literally anything. It could be the slinky itself, which we're gonna go to in a second. It could be just like two things, completely straight and covering the subject on each side, whatever it is. Today I decided that I'm gonna use the mirror because it's reflective. You can still see Kong, and you see him being Kong, lighting a blunt. Next up, this one was an interesting one. This one I actually really like. What I ended up doing was I took a little bit of plastic that I found, like just like wrapping plastic, and I asked him to pretend that it's a wall. So he would hold up the top of the plastic with his fingers, and then he would hold it with the other hand. And what would happen is it would just look like that this person is being shot through something, which is exactly what it is. It's plastic, but it looks like it's a full-on like plastic wall, but it's not. It's just like a short little like ripped piece of plastic. It's amazing. Next up, I wanted to get into details. One thing that I've learned about weddings is that details are always important. Like very important. That was exactly the reason why I decided that I'm gonna grab a canvas. Like a little 2x4x whatever canvas that I could find in a dollar store for like $2. What I ended up doing was I ended up using my knife to cut a little star in it, and then I just asked Kong to just punch right through it and do some funky things with his hands. Because they are all covered in tattoos, it looks great. So that's what that was, and I just worked with my crop so that all you see is that white background with the hand. Sorry, I'm like sniffling super bad. Gross. We'll just we'll move on. Last two pictures. These two are incredibly exciting for me. Reason being is because all it is just me shooting through a slinky. That's all it is. What I ended up doing was I ended up using a little bit of clear plastic, and what Kong does as a tattoo artist, he has these special kinds of plastics and pieces of papers, and what that is, they use it for tattooing, and so he had a bunch of them lying around, and I said, oh, that would be cool if we could grab the slinky and this paper through it, so it kind of like holds the slinky. But it gave it took away from the slinky, but it gave it an extra little like washiness, a little bit of cool texture. That's what you see on the second picture. The first picture was really just me holding the slinky and asking him to just kind of like put it up to your eye. It's very, I guess it's very Illuminati type thing that you just see the eye, but I thought it would be a cool little neat leading lines idea. So there you go, you have it. You can do any of these props, or you can go find your next props and just use them. I think one of the greatest things about photography is that you can just go and pick up literally anything, shoot through it, and it's just gonna look artsy. It is all limited to your creativity. That's it for me today. Guys, thank you so much for coming back and checking out this video. If you have any questions in terms of props or photography or my sickness, or I don't know what I had for lunch. I actually didn't have lunch. That call. Please let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you're notified when there's a new video going up. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Benza Horvai, just so we can kind of start a conversation there as well. You can check out my previous work, whether it's photos or videos. And that's pretty much it. See you in the next one.